Hello and welcome to Culinary Delights. This is the place where we keep you guys updated into the world of food. In this episode, we are at Harbour Hotel and Spice in Zanzibar, trying to catch up on how best you can use your creativity in terms of how you can play around with foods from spices, herbs, vegetables, proteins, name it all. We want to see how much creativity marries well with cooking skills. Here at Harbour Hotel and Spa in Zanzibar, we're going to meet the chef in the kitchen, the lady who will take us through the way she's so passionate in the kitchen and her big call for food. My name is Khadija Zimbwe. Let's go to the kitchen and meet the chef. All right, so we are inside the kitchen here at Harbour Hotel and Spa, and we're gonna meet Chef Hasha. She's the lady from Holland, but she's a chef by profession and has been serving about 3 kitchens throughout her whole entire life. Now, being in the kitchen is where we're looking forward to creativity, and being in an island, of course, we want to explore a variety of spices and herbs and everything fresh and organic that is available in Zanzibar. Now, one among the most astonishing and surprising moments is knowing, and which is the reveal of this menu today as we're gonna make it. And I see some bananas right in front of me. And so I wanna know, what are we going to make?
Okay.
What are we going to make? So we're going to make a banana pizza.
Yes, banana pizza, banana and anchovy.
Banana, anchovies.
Yes.
And tomato sauce, mozzarella cheese, and of course the dough. Now this is very creative. Bananas are sweet, anchovies are salty, and they are fish. And then we have a savory sauce, which is tomato-based sauce. And then we have curry spices used on top or sprinkled on top of the bananas. I'm just surprised and I'm shocked. But I want to see how it's made, okay? So here we have the dough. Yes. The process is the same, like making any other pizza.
Yes.
Okay?
Okay. Now it's like me. Okay.
We're going to expand it a little bit more. Kidogo.
Now it's important.
So we shift it there.
Yes.
Okay. So let's do this. You can easily do that.
Yes.
There. Some holes,
yes,
bit of holes as usual, like you're making any other type of pizza. So whenever you're making pizza, your dough must have a room to breathe. So you put a bit of this. Are they too small or too far apart? Is this okay?
Yes.
Very much okay. Okay, so make sure that you have enough holes and room for the dough to breathe as you be grilling it. So this is more than fine. Okay. Then right after that,
now
the sauce goes there. Okay, so this is a perfect tomato sauce, which is a perfect pizza sauce. Okay, so it just goes down there. The recipe depends on how you want, but remember, pizza is an Italian food. You must have the Italian spices going on there, the basil and the thyme and all that stuff. It just brings the beautiful aromas, but you can be a little bit creative. Now, is this enough or should I add more?
Yes.
Just kidogo everywhere. Just make sure you spread it all around. There we go. Interesting.
Okay, ready?
Ready? Awesome.
Now it's anchovy.
It's time for anchovies.
Yes.
Okay.
And
bit by bit.
Yes.
Okay. So these are preserved fish. They are called anchovies, and they have very nice taste and flavor of fish. A taste that would really give you a punch in knowing that you're having something fishy on the menu.
Yes.
So a bit of anchovies here, anchovies there, and more anchovies there, so that we get a little bit of that beautiful fish taste to our pizza. Remember, we're in Zanzibar, so we're expecting to eat a lot of fish and more fish. There we go. Is this good amount?
Yeah.
Am I okay?
Yes.
Kidogo there.
Okay, basi.
Basi. sour. Okay, so after that, what's next?
Now,
it's time to assemble
yes,
the bananas.
Banana.
Okay, so how are we gonna do it?
Banana is
All right. Okay.
around.
All around. Okay. Perfect. Now I wonder how this pizza will taste like, knowing that this is our starter for today and you're having a combination of sweet and savory together. And as we know, bananas are super sweet, and bananas from Zanzibar have their own beautiful taste and a very mushy kind of texture. So I'm really looking forward to a very yummy, squishy, but tasty pizza.
This banana is from Zanzibar. And my
Specifically
garden.
from your garden. You're so
Yes.
lucky. Oh my God, I have never mixed curry with bananas. I am happy but scared.
Okay, now
Okay.
cheese.
All right, so the showstopper, some mozzarella cheese goes there. So we'll be giving it a rain of mozzarella. Make it rain, make it rain. Okay. Okay, this looks yummy already. Should I add some more? It's enough.
Yes,
A little bit more?
yes, mom.
Okay,
Yes, enough.
that's enough for now. So there's a little bit more left here.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so straight to the oven.
Yes.
This has been preheated already.
Ready? Yes.
And for how many degrees are we going to grill this?
Yes. 15 minutes.
For 15 minutes under how much temperature?
No, it's longer.
200 degrees
200,
Celsius or
yes,
150?
200,
250 degrees Celsius for 15 minutes and our pizza will be ready. Let's do it. Hold on. Close it. And in the meantime, we'll clear our station and get ready for round 2. We are still experimenting our creativity into the kitchen, and the chef here has been fantastic and super creative. Now moving on to another starter, and in this starter, it's a cocktail kind of a starter. You know, we're expecting something light, a finger food, but it's filling and tasty, aromatic and flavorful. Now it's gonna be prawns on board, and I see some fresh herbs here. I think it's lemon zest and cucumber and onions. And then we have some chili flakes and some Philadelphia cheese and some chives. And here we got some crackers, but these crackers we're using to making this wonderful dust here. But it's a combination of these crackers and some basil, fresh basils. And what else? What else did you put? And butter.
Yes.
Yeah? Okay, so putting this together, you need to have a nice plate. It's all about presentations. We're eating with our eyes first. So chef, show us how to do it.
Okay. Starter.
Okay,
Starter is cucumber and
lemon zest and onions.
Yes,
You
and
mix all that
yes.
together. And then there's a boiled
yes,
prawns.
boiled prawns.
Interesting. And some chili flakes, a little bit of chili flakes, just for some taste.
Small.
We're not looking for the heat, we're just constructing some taste. Some fresh chives, and there goes some Philadelphia cheese.
Important.
Very, very important. So take a good amount of Philadelphia cheese in there. And the mixing begins. Or we add a bit of salt and pepper, or not necessary.
Yes,
So it's
yes.
time to add some lemon. Squeeze in some lemon juice. There it goes. Fresh and organic lemon from our little garden outside, perhaps? From our garden? The lemons?
Yes,
Good,
yes,
good. Okay. pinch of salt. Just a little bit. Remember, we are dealing with foods that already have salt background. The cheese has a bit of salt background. The prawns has a little bit of salt background. So you get to be very careful when you're mixing and adding some salts in your combination. This is a very fast starter that anybody can just quickly do it at home. All you need to do is prepare all the ingredients earlier and you just do the magic. Okay. So we're looking for a creamy texture to these vegetables and herbs. So a very good amount of Philadelphia cheese will go in there because it has to be creamy, light, and velvety as you're eating it. Okay, so I think let me just rather clear the station. There we go. Looks good already. It looks good already. Can we taste it, chef? So you have to taste whatever you're cooking in the kitchen. It's very, very important. Everything is balanced now. Are you happy?
Yes.
I'm happy as well.
Okay.
Okay, so let's do this.
Okay.
Wow, it's just delicious.
Delicious. Now.
It's time to assemble.
Yes.
On the bed of the tartar that we spoke about earlier on, now we're putting it here.
Yes.
I want you to put it here, closer to the crew. So on the bed, underneath our plates, we'll start putting the crust. And the crust that we're putting here, remember, we use the crackers, fresh basils, and butter. So go pour the So it would be a fantastic base that would be flavorful, but will have a different character when you be eating this food later on, because you have that nutty kind of base. And then on top of it, that's where we'll be assembling the mixture that we just had of the vegetables, prawns, and some cheese. So this is all about presentation. You know, when you see all these equipment used, just make sure that your end product looks very beautiful, well organized, and indeed it's chef's works. They put a lot of energy in cooking this food and making it beautiful. All right, so assemble it, making sure that it is well set to this little metal cylinder that we're using it for shaping our dish. Time we remove it. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay, so how are we going to remove the lid? Quite tricky. A little bit of knife, just to make sure we have some nice smooth surface. Beautiful. Wow. And then what follows up next? The idea of what is inside our dish. There goes the whole prawns on top. Okay. And then some fresh parsley. Some fresh parsley. Beautiful.
Enjoy.
Oh wow, this is so cute. All right, so when you speak of creativity, this is what we mean, just how you play around with the ingredients in the kitchen. But skills are more than enough. You need to be fully skilled and well skilled to be able to play around with all these foods. It's been a great honor. I think I'm just enjoying this session with you.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, so our pizza is ready and it just looks so delicious. The only thing that is left is for us to put the max on top. So I'll just quickly just cut this. It has some nice crust on the edges, and that's how I love my pizza. Oh my lord, oh my good lord, that cheese and the bananas, you can just feel the texture. Just beautiful heaven here. Let's do this. Oh wow.
Wow.
Cheese.
Cheese. Delicious.
Very delicious. And trust me, it is sweet and savory. This is zipo, lakini haina ile taste ya kufanya usitamani kula tena. It just tastes so good. I was scared of the anchovies,
Yes.
but the combination of the anchovies and the bananas and the cheese just coming up so lovely.
And garlic.
We get that hint of garlic whenever we come close to the anchovies. I think that's where the garlic comes from.
Yes.
This was a nice one. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm grateful that I've learned that with my viewers at home. Like, you can be as creative as possible. Just make sure you're cooking something edible and something tasty. All right, so tempura is very popular kind of snack food in most of continental and Asian cuisines, and tempura, I think it's coming from the Asian continent more, and went to the Europe. But the tempura is always you find seafood, especially prawns tempura. Calamari tempura.
Yes, prawns tempura, fish tempura.
Yes. I've also come across vegetable tempura. So it's variety, but today we're going to work with prawns tempura, where we have some good and big prawns, and then we have some batter, which is a combination of flour,
soda,
baking soda,
yes, and salty, eggs, and fish.
That's it.
Yes.
Okay, so it's a combination of flour, water, baking powder, and soda water and eggs. So we're looking for a very crispy kind of prawns tempura, and this prawns tempura will be served in a cocktail, a martini glass, and it will also be cooked or constructed along with a very nice fruity dressing. Is that it?
Yes.
Okay, so the very first thing to do is go straight to the stove and make the tempuras.
Yes. No.
Okay. So you dip the prawns into the batter and make sure you're giving it a very fair dip, so that in the end our prawns will be well cooked and juicy in the middle and very crispy on the outside. We're looking for a very tasty kind of prawns. We'll be deep frying this prawns, and once you do that, make sure your oil is really at a very good temperature, so that you can really have that crispy kind of tempuras in the end. This is a very quick dish. When you're cooking it, make sure you stay close by. We want our prawns to turn into golden brown color, because that's the moment in time that we'll know that they are going to be ready and crispy on the outside. And another sign when you're making tempuras, especially if it's prawns tempura, you look at the tails of these prawns. When they turn pink, then you know that your prawns are well cooked already and they are good to go. So you have two signs. golden color of the butter and the pink tail from the prawns. In less than 5 minutes and your prawns tempura are ready. It's time we pour the dressing into our martini glass, and remember the dressing is a fruity base of mangoes, passion fruit, lemon, and a little bit of chili flakes with a pinch of salt. You know, you have to balance sweet and savory so that you get a fantastic taste. And then we'll assemble the prawns around the martini glass. So as you'll be eating this delicious meal, you dip these prawns into the dressing and you fully enjoy the whole journey of eating prawns tempura. Colorful, beautiful, and quite tropical.
Karibu.
Asante sana. This looks so beautiful, isn't it? So we've been giving you solutions and important details. If you're looking for unique, small, fast starters that you want to eat and share with your family and friends at home, we've shared with you some few things that you could try and cook with the families, and the recipes are very simple. Ingredients are all locally available. Now we're on to the next one, which is a salad. If you're a salad person, you would love this salad because it has a lot of varieties. I see you got some lettuce here, we got some tomatoes, some cucumbers, onions, grapefruit.
Yes.
Oh wow, and some mangoes, right? Yes. Okay, so the combination is vegetables and fruits. Along with it, the protein that you're going to use to this salad is actually octopus.
Yes.
Since we are in Zanzibar, we're expecting to eat a lot of seafood, and octopus being it is.
Smoked.
So this is smoked.
Yes. Yes.
Very tasty, very important, and very unique cooking technique that has been used. So once you smoke it, you have that dense and intense flavors, which actually mellows down the harshness of the octopus that many people are always scared of. They will be coming in a very simple and subtle taste. And along with it, what we have around here?
Onion.
This is onion?
Yes. Dry onion.
Dry onions. Okay, very interesting ingredient. I've not walked around with that. And what we have here? It's a dressing?
Dressing, yes.
What?
Dressing
What kind of dressing is this?
is mango and orange.
Mango and orange
Orange,
dressing.
yes.
Okay, another fruit added to it, and a very special oil that we'll be using
Yes,
to our salad, which is the orange oil.
Orange oil.
Wow. Okay, now let's do this in few minutes, and we have our salad ready. Show us how to go around it. So as usual, you mix everything up together. We're expecting this garden to be lovely, beautiful, and very colorful. So we'll be using this crust and serving it along with the salad. This is a dough made out of the wheat flour that has been grilled, right?
Yes.
You grill it until it gets a nice crust, bowl shape kind of serving that we'll be using in eating along with this salad. So it's nice small little portion that is friendly. A little bit of this and that, so you get all those tastes and different textures to your salad. And then it's time to add some pieces of the octopus, which is smoked octopus. And we keep on saying it, it is smoked octopus.
Amazing.
It just smells so good, I love it. It smells good. And then next, we add the dressing or the oil.
Yes,
the oil goes first. So just sprinkle a bit of oil. Remember, you need some fat to your salad, and when it has some hint of different taste to it, it's just fantastic. And then pour a bit of that tropical fruit dressing. Remember, it's mango and orange fruits mixed up together. And now some crispy onions on top.
Like
Just
decoration.
So good. For decoration. It's just beautiful. So when we spoke of creativity, this is what we mean. You have room to play with food around, but most of all, make sure you have the techniques and skills of actually to play around with food, just like how chefs do it. Some sprinkle of black sesame on top. Oh, wow, that's pretty. I think whoever will be served this bowl will start eating with their eyes on. And again, the food
Now
of this
it's
place is colorful, and it is never finished without adding flowers on top. So now we're moving on to another dish. When we are in Zanzibar, we're expecting visitors to eat a lot of seafood and fish. And tuna is a very profound and a very good and nutritious fish that one can really enjoy because of the amount of flesh that it has. And it is versatile. You can cook it anyhow, it will just accept it. And now this is grilled tuna, which is being grilled under olive oil and with some sesame seeds on top. You know, we got the black and the white. I don't know if the black and white have different taste or they're all the same.
No, it's like same.
It's all the same. But we're looking for presentation. So grilling tuna does not take long because this is fish, and we want to preserve the proteins around here. If you want to know you have preserved a good amount of proteins to your fish, is when you start seeing this creamy kind of moisture coming out of your tuna. Yani ukiwa unapika samaki, especially samaki yoyote yule, wakati unamkaanga utakuwa unaona kuna maji fulani meupe yanatoka. Yale maji meupe ndiyo protein ambayo inatoka kwenye samaki. Kwa hiyo hakikisha unapopika samaki usimpike ukapitiliza vile ambavyo tumezoea, kwa sababu unaua virutubisho vyote vilivyopo ndani. Kwa hiyo ukiangalia samaki huyu unaweza ukasema kama kama hajaiva vizuri, but no, this is the perfect size of cooking, kwa sababu tunataka to preserve all the nutrients, tupate proteins ambazo zimejitosheleza, and yet again ule uenjoy. And when you cook tuna, it's like how you cook meat. You're expecting to have that alive kind of texture to it, upate kuona the color. Kumbuka tuna na rangi nyeusi, kwa hiyo nyeusi ama brown. Kwa hiyo kama hapa ambapo unaona inaonyesha kabisa kwamba haijaiva kupitiliza. Kwa hiyo samaki huyu hajaiva kupitiliza. Beautiful. Yes, well made or well cooked, because if I say well done, manake tumeua kila kitu. Exactly. Sawa. So yes, The tuna is ready. And we go straight to our plate for plating. Sprinkle some chives and some lemon wedges and the tropical flowers one more time. Thank you so much. This is such a pretty dish.
Thank you.
And I'm sure if somebody wants to really indulge and enjoy authentic Zanzibari foods, is to make sure that you know how to play around with the freshest ingredients, spices, the fish varieties, and that's the best part of making sure you enjoy. And in the end, you create beautiful memories for your loved ones. This is the best wrap-up from Harbour Hotel and Spa right here in Zanzibar. We've learned much. Little canapes, little starters, but in the end, you're having a very fantastic meal that you will enjoy. You can speak to me through my email address, which is khadija.zimbwe@capitaltv.co.tz. Thank you so much, Chef.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Asante. Thank you.